And with that said, another thing is, don't seem like they have a core identity. Like it felt like Pixel had a core identity where it was a part of Google and you were using all of this AI infrastructure and technology and industry know-how and DeepMind and integrating that into the phone. And you're going to have the best phone that you could possibly have on the market, not in a hardware sense, but software and AI capabilities. That was their sell. And that has been their sell for years. And then that was good. Like I feel like people resonated with that. And the people who built the product were talking about what they built and why it was cool. And people thought it was good. I mean, it's better than you telling people what the product is. You've got to let the product speak for itself and not distract people with all these guests and things that they're trying to do. It just was too much going on. The story fell short. If you add too many points or too much color, what you're trying to get across isn't direct enough. And then if you're too direct, then you'll scare people away. You've got to find the happy medium to where you're offering enough color where that sells the story, but you're being direct enough that people don't fade out. But I think the biggest takeaway is have an identity, stick to your identity unless you need to pivot. But the good delivery amplifies the hype, and the bad delivery undermines everything about it. And I can't tell people to go to tune in to the show that they had last week. And I'm a fanboy. Like I love Google. Like Google's great. Just this one fell really short. And I think the last point I had before we close out is Google already has one of the best markets or marketers, and that's their fans. Like the people who use their products, they're a niche product. It's not mainstream. Like no one cares if you have an iPhone or a Galaxy. But if you have a Pixel, it's peculiar. It's like, wow, like why do you have a Pixel? And if people have Pixels, they're strong believers in the product. And those folks are probably more tech centric than other folks. You don't need to be tech centric to have a Pixel, but the early adopters typically are. And Pixel's pretty much still in that stage. And so your biggest fans and best spokespeople are the people that you're demoralizing with this show. They want to know about the tech. They want to know about what's going on. And just because I listen to watch the Saturday Night Live show doesn't mean that I'm going to tune into Made by Google because Jimmy's hosting, or just because I listen to Alex Cooper doesn't mean I'm going to go and watch the show, the 10-minute demo she does. Those things aren't correlated. But what is correlated is if you don't let me resonate and observe and you just give me the show and let me watch it, it's going to fall short.